Am I live? Can you hear me? I've got no idea what's going on. Be-do. Oh, there's 100 people. Hello. Oh, there's a reflection. There was a reflection of a picture. Oh, good Lord. How are we all? The chat is going very fast and I don't know what to do. Lordy. So I'm going to try and see questions. They're all highs. Hello, cheese. You're in Weatherspoons like a proper Brexiteer, yes. I hope you're propping up the bar and setting the world to rights, as we all do. It's getting warm. Is anybody else warm? Do a week on tacos. That would be nice. I could do different tacos. I could do fish tacos. I could do beef tacos. I could do chicken tacos. I don't know. I'm just listing tacos. How put your willy? No. This is a family fucking stream. No, it's not. I'm going to reword that. That was awful. Oh, Rafi, thank you. You appear not to have a question. This super chat thing freaks me the hell out. But thank you. A week on Burger King. If I would do a week on Burger, I'm getting messages on. Yes, it would distract me. Don't do that. Getting private messages. A week. How would I do a week on pet food? See, that would be me dying effectively because of the nutrients, or I could give Basil pet food for a week. I suppose he doesn't really get that. I am Brew. I'm not sponsored. Hashtag not spawn. A week on Greg's I would do, but I seem to live in this bubble in the UK. It's the only bubble that exists in the UK that doesn't have a Greg's. I have no Greg's anywhere near me. And it makes me sad because I do like Greg's. I've not yet tried their vegan sausage rolls. Rebecca, thank you. Hi, can you do a week on M-Savers? I actually was going to do M-Savers instead of Sainsbury's Basics because I realised I hadn't done one of these kind of value week-ons for a while. And I was going to do M-Savers, and I was walking around my local Morrison's, and there were like 3 M-Saver products. There was yogurts, there was cat litter, and there was something else which I don't remember right now. Sausage rolls or something really random. And it's like, that's not going to really sustain me for a week, is it? But so I'm going to have to go to a bigger Morrison's to get more of their basic stuff, basically. Their M-Saver stuff, basically, because I can't really live on cat litter. Robert, love the week on videos. Thank you very much. I also enjoy doing them. Chat's going very quickly, so I may miss questions. A week on KFC. I would do a week on KFC if there was, again, another KFC near me. There is one potentially being built, but we will see. And if it does, I will definitely do a week on KFC. But I just wouldn't be able to do breakfast, would I? I would effectively have to just buy my evening meal and then reheat it in the morning for breakfast, or just not have breakfast. Some days I don't even eat breakfast, so it really wouldn't be a big deal, would it? Trying to read questions. Why do people suggest do a week on this class A drug? That would be fun, going to prison, because that would be the result of that. Do a week on my bed, you sexy little man. I think my wife would be bothered by that. She wouldn't like that. Where's my challenges in the room? Hello, you leg ends. How are you harming yourselves today by doing some sort of Lego challenge, you animals? Kaderin. Is that how I pronounce that? Thank you. You can ask questions when you do those super chat things. It makes them easier to see if that's what you're doing. I don't know. I really need to burp, but I'm not going to do it on stream because I'm not an animal. I am an animal. A week on Brexit. I mean, that's going to at least be delayed to the end of the year, isn't it? Apparently. I mean, I haven't heard anything about Brexit for like a month. Thank God. Stop being crass in the chat. A dairy-free week or a gluten-free week. I will do that at some point. See how it affects my guts. Some of these week-ons really do affect my guts. Sainsbury's Basics didn't. That was probably the better of the value weeks that I've done. So top marks. Not that they care. Where's Grace? She is not here. She has left me. She has finally come to her senses. That's why I'm in this small room alone drinking iron brew. Basil is also not here. He's also left me. I'm alone and I'm sad. The chocolate diet. I've not heard of chocolate diet. Sounds good, and I shall have to have a look into it. Chris, hello. I do watch Game of Thrones. Who do I think will sit on the Iron Throne? I think I really don't know. It could be anyone. I would like to see Tyrion, but a lot of people would have to die purely because he's had kind of a shit time. So I would like to see Tyrion, but who I think will be on the Iron Throne, based on kind of how Game of Thrones has been the last few seasons, having surpassed the books, having not been written, it's kind of gone less surprises. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Cersei or Daenerys ended up on the throne. I don't know. Are we on Soylent? Do we have Soylent in the UK? I know it's a thing, but I really don't know. So maybe. Yeah, that's another one I have to look into. Is it kind of like a free from thing? Oh, I've missed one from there. Jack Fielding, thank you very much. £2 to say hiya, pal. Hey, how's it going? A week on 80s food. That would be fun. It would basically be like Fanny Craddock recipes and pot noodles, and that would be fun. My book is available in Canada. Stop texting me if you're watching. It's distracting. You've started 399 people. 400 people. Stop. So, a week on keto. Are you the person that keeps saying keto in my bloody comments? I'm going to do keto. Then I'm going to do a follow-up week, and then a follow-up week to that. So it's going to be kind of a 3-step thing, because keto is a big thing. Clearly, there's one person in my comments that wants me to do keto, and I'm going to do keto. I'm actually going to do upcoming as well a week on something called the Ration Challenge, which is put on by a charity where you have the sort of a refugees rations for a week. And I'm going to put the link in the comments or something. Click it, and it will be an interesting week. So you're the first to hear that I'm going to be doing this week. It won't be probably until June, because that's when the week is. I've got no idea if that just appeared or not, but check it out. And if you donate to the charity, I get then things like tea bags during the ration week as little rewards. A week on Aldi, possibly. The thing with Aldi is it's kind of just like, I don't know, wetsuits and cheese. Could I live off wetsuits and cheese? Maybe not. Stop being mean in the comments, because it gets flagged and then your comment doesn't come up. So stop being mean. You mean people. A week on vegan. I already did it, and I'm going to do it again at some point. Probably later this year after I've done, because I want to do like a week on yoga. Trying to get my yoga on, and it will kind of coincide with that, possibly. Does anybody else do yoga? Are you all fit and healthy? Jamie, hi Mike. Still hoping for a week on Patreon recipe. Yeah, one thing I'm going to do as well is Patreon suggested recipes and things like that. Week on retro recipes would be fun too. Yes, there's only so much gelatin a human can consume, and as you can see, I'm made up of about 50% gelatin already. Endgame opinions. I still feel it's not at the stage where we can talk spoilers, because a lot of people haven't been able to see it yet. Was it a week it's been out? I very much enjoyed Endgame, and we're going to go and see it again, probably at the weekend. I saw it in 3D the first time, probably see it in 2D this time. But I enjoyed it. It's not got to the point where we can talk about it like with Infinity War. Everyone's like, ooh, the snap and stuff. But no, we can't talk about Endgame in detail yet. But I would enjoy that. I enjoyed it. I would see yeah. A week on Subway. Yes, I kind of want to do a week on Subway. However, apparently, if you do eat Subway for a prolonged period of time, it turns you into somebody who grooms children. That's a reference to Jared. Google it or don't. It's worrying. I'm pretty confident that that wouldn't be the same outcome. Are you good at dancing? I'm literally the worst dancer in the world. I'm going to throw some shapes now as an example. There we go. That was how I throw shapes on the dance floor. A week on Vesta curry. Literally, there's about 6 people in the UK who know what a Vesta curry is. Me being one of them. And you, Uckskin? UK skin? I don't know. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I would like to be, but you know, YouTube keeps stealing my money, and I don't. You guys don't watch enough of my videos, so that makes me sad. But I do okay. But I get sometimes a week on does really well, and others not so bothered. Like the Sainsbury's Basics one did really well, but then like the week on A, people didn't like that. People didn't like that. I thought it was quite clever, but oh well. That's why I haven't done B, basically, which is a shame because a week on B would be really good. I could have beef and beer and boo. No, I'm not going to go crass. This is a family stream. A week on only potatoes by Captain Derp. I'll tell you, Captain Derp, a story that a tutor at my university told me. Which would be like 15 years ago now. Oh God, I'm old. But essentially, there was a student at our university who ate nothing but potatoes because potatoes are very cheap. So he bought sack after sack after potatoes. He cooked them in various different ways, but he ended up getting scurvy. So that was a story. He had nothing but potatoes and booze during like 6 months, and he got scurvy. I assume he recovered because there was no sad ending that the tutor told us, although it could have been, I don't know. So possibly not a week on potatoes, unless I had other things with them. I do like potatoes. I do find it a shame that I don't class it as vegetables as 105 a day, because I would just live off chips. I do like chips. I don't speak that language, but thank you very much. Any plans for another book? I can't say Buck. Matthew Buck soon. Another book. I have finished writing one, and I've started another one after that. So it just depends if anyone wants to publish it. I'm currently doing a course to try and get a literary agent. So we'll see if anything comes of that, and then hopefully you'll see it on shelves. So and I've started another one. So I'm always writing. I'm always busy doing things. Another question. Raw vegan. A week on raw vegan. That would be just awful. That would be bad, wouldn't it? So there we go. I may do it at some point. NerdQuest 2. Was NerdQuest 1 worthy of NerdQuest 2? That was a learning experience. I suggest if you've not seen NerdQuest on my channel, you go watch it. We made it, what, 2012, 13 possibly? And it has some amazing YouTubers in it. There's Stuart Ashens is in it. Harry Partridge made a rare live action appearance in it. They were all amazing to work with. There was Lawrence Simpson, Film Brain, Rick Bush. I'm probably forgetting people. Larry was in there. It was amazing. It was fun. It was hard work. A week on erotic asphyxiation. I'd be dead, wouldn't I? I would. A week on takeaways. See, I do want to do that. But I also have the dilemma as to, would I have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Would I only have it for dinner? Would I have like a 1 meal a day where I gorge for an hour a day? I don't know. That's something that I'd have to think about. Captain Derp, thank you again. A week only on vitamins. I'd have to research that because I feel like that what might make me ill. I would need a lot more than just vitamins, I'm sure. Yo, Mike, still need to catch up on your week-ons, but have you done a week on crepes? Libin you is? Libin you is? Thank you. And no, I haven't done a week on crepes. We were in New York about 18 months ago, and I had the most amazing Nutella and banana crepe. And I know it's just very simple, and I could make a banana crepe at home potentially with Nutella, but it was lovely. I would go back to New York for that. There's a Nutella cafe in New York, isn't there? That wasn't there when I was there, but that would be nice. That would be nice. Another one I want to do is farm foods. The very first week on I did was a week on Iceland, and a lot of people complained about that one, saying, "Oh, you're making fun of poor people." A lot of people think I make fun of poor people. I don't. But farm foods is another kind of Iceland equivalent, and they sell very interesting ready meals. So yeah, that's another one I'd like to do. Mike Lambros, I'm sorry, MMIK Lambros. A week on Just Eat or Uber Eats. Uber Eats don't deliver to my house because, like I said, there's no Greggs anywhere near me. There's no nothing. I don't live in civilization. I live in a field surrounded by sheep, and no one delivers. But Just Eat do. But there's maybe like 10 places that do. They're mostly curry, so that would be just a week on curry, which would be fine. There's a few pizza places as well. So a week on pizza and curry. Yes. That would be fun. Or I bought these when I was in York recently. Dandelion and burdock sweets. Is that reversed for you guys? Because it's reversed for me. Dandelion and burdock sweets. They are nice, although I sucked on one, got it very sharp, and actually sliced my tongue. And that was very, very unpleasant. A week on halal food. It's just basically the same food. It's just like the animals are slaughtered in a slightly different way. So it really wouldn't be any. My dad prefers halal like meat. It's not for everyone. Week on MREs. I did that, but I would do it again. Don't quote me saying I sucked on one. Good God. How's Basil? We love Basil. Everyone comes here for Basil. I've noticed people come and then go on this stream, and it's because Basil isn't here, isn't it? I promise next time I do a stream, and it won't be as long as it was between me doing this last one and this one, but I promise I will include Basil in the next one. I will get there and I will just stream him, and I'll be like, see, Basil, this is why people come to my channel. It's just for you. But he wouldn't appreciate it because he's a sod. He doesn't like anything, including me. Heath, any new products for infomercialism? Yes, I have a few things. I have some very small gadgets which kind of don't have their own infomercial but are worth looking at anyway. I've got like someone sent one of those vacuum cleaners that just does its thing, goes around, like, but not like a top end one, like a really crappy one, and that's something to terrorize Basil with, I'm sure. I have like a fat sucking thing that sucks the fat out of meat when you're cooking it. I would really like to get some more like exercise stuff because they're always fun to do. Sergeant Spaghettios, infomercials were a gateway drug to watching hour-long presentations of products you can't even buy anymore. Curse you and in your enjoyable content. I apologize for that. There was a show which kind of really got me into infomercials in like the late 80s, early 90s called Amazing Discoveries, I think it was called. I couldn't tell you the guy's name, but he had like big glasses and crazy 90s jumpers, and he loved selling us things that were dreadful. I mean, that's just basically all infomercials, isn't it? There's like the percentage of actual good stuff in those infomercials is very, very small. It's very, very small. I'm not going to do a week on Class A drugs. If you think you're the first person to make that joke, you're not. I would do a week on Iron Brew, though. Iron Brew, if anyone happens to be watching who works for Iron Brew or whoever the hell makes Iron Brew, Scotland, then get in touch. A week on a normal diet. That'd be really boring. My life's really boring, so it would be boring. Like, how many times can I say boring? A week on breakfast foods. That would be fun. I'd have to do that in like America, so I could go to IHOP and Denny's all the time. I actually really like IHOP. I wish they were over here. The closest thing we kind of had was what? Little Chef. Although Denny's are starting to pop up. I'm going to visit some friends who live near Denny's, and I've got a feeling that we're going to be taken there this weekend. So we'll see. How is my dad? He is getting better. Thank you very much. It's a very slow process, but he is on the mend. Yeah, I will. At some point, I'll do a week on Subway. I will. A week below the deadline, £20 a week. I did do the week on £7, which I said it was a week on £1 a day, which technically was. People didn't really like that. So their sons, basically. Andy Pandini. The Hollywood actor Andy Pandini is currently in the comments. Thank you, Andy. When are we doing Baby Geniuses 5? You tell me. We need to get people involved. I would come out. I would bring Shameful Sequels out of retirement to do Baby Geniuses 5 with you, because it was a lot of fun. If you haven't watched that episode of Shameful Sequels, then I definitely recommend it. It was a lot of fun. Andy came up, and me and Grace, we rented out like a village hall in the middle of the sticks, and we were filming, and then just an old man just wandered in. He didn't say why he was there, what he wanted. He just kind of wandered in, opened a few doors, and then left again. He was probably sent to just make sure that it wasn't some sort of mass orgy that we'd organised in the middle of this village hall or something. I mean, it was, but it had finished by the time he got there, thankfully. But yeah, it's something we definitely need to look at, Andy. It was a lot of fun. You need to. I don't know him, but get the director, and get him to get the band together and get Casey and Dom, and can we get John Voight involved in this somehow? Hopefully. Victoria Trouble. Are you Trouble? Week on Weatherspoons or Wiltshire Farm Foods. I would love to do a week on Weatherspoons because their menu is massive and there's a lot of variety on there. So that would be a lot of fun. I would probably just eat burgers for most of the time, although they start doing pizzas now, which are very nice. And you can order it all on your phone. I'm tempted to just kind of get my phone one day and just send it to random people. Just be like, oh, table 6 at the Weatherspoons in Chester, send them a pizza. I would probably never hear from those people, but that would be funny, and I would giggle to myself, knowing that they had a random pizza. Somebody likes unicorns. Stop spamming unicorns, or I shall put you in timeout. Okay, you're in timeout for a bit. Nobody likes unicorns. Unicorns are so 2018. A week on Poundland. People keep suggesting a week on Poundland, but basically Poundland just sells normal food, just a pound. So it'd be like, here is a tin of beans, here's some spam. There we go. And that would I'm not sure that would be interesting. Like, even Stuart struggles to get Poundland stuff these days. That's interesting. It's just all cheap branded stuff. Mickey Lambros again, thank you. If you do that super chat thing, ask a question. Don't just throw money. Keep that money. So if anyone's new and is wondering what I was talking about earlier, the ration challenge is an upcoming week on I'm going to be doing. I'll probably film it early June, but I'll chuck a link in the comments. It's where you essentially can sign up and they'll send you a refugee's ration allowance for a week, and you have to make it basically last. It's an insanely small amount of stuff, but it should be a very interesting, very cool week on that I'm looking forward to doing in the future. Right, if anyone spams unicorns, I'm going to block you because unicorns are boring. Stop. A week on B&Q. Yes, I would love some timber, some plant pots, and a tin of paint. That will sustain me. A week on food of one colour. I choose the colour grey because all grey food is the most appealing food. We all know that. Why are you so depressing in your review videos? Because I'm always sad, because I'm always reviewing bad stuff. Just, it's hard to be happy about bad stuff. I will block the keto people after I've done keto, and I will do keto. So I really want to because it looks interesting. Andy, whatever. Andy, whatever. Thank you very much. Choc Ice Toasty, grab your goat. You've just saved on your car insurance. I really don't know what to say to that, but but I appreciate your input. Thank you. Cinematic Venom is in the hoose. A week on blended food. I already did the baby food diet, which was similar-ish. Everything tasted like carrot. It wasn't pleasant. If you haven't watched Cinematic Venom's video, well, it's like a feature documentary on the Change the Channel stuff, the Channel Awesome stuff. Highly recommended. Kind of goes into detail about that mess from last year. Sergeant SpaghettiOs. In the office with a pug, a day job, and if so, what do you do? It's boring marketing-y stuff. It's not. It's just boring, basically. But it pays them bills, don't it? Basically, if you're mean in the comments, I'll block you and I won't read it out. So don't even waste your time. What does Grace do? She just looks after me because I am a giant child. There's a YouTube ad. Did it play an ad? Has anyone just got an ad like halfway through the stream? So I've got no idea how you would even do that. If so. Oi, what's all this then? It's just a live stream. Oh, good. You're not getting ads. I'm just talking to myself while you're all watching an ad. A week without Grace. No, I would be very sad. She is my life. Soppy. Are you autistic? That's a very mean thing to say. And no. A week without you. A week on divorce. No. A week on laxatives. Basically, most of my week-ons have that effect anyway. Which is a bit TMI. Just like rapidly changing your diet in a very small amount of time doesn't do very much good for your guts, basically. A week on sugar-free. This is sugar-free. Hey, come sponsor me, I'm Brew. Why are all the questions about either Grace or Basil? I am the star of the show. Come hither. Look at I have a BB-8. How about him instead? Watch the head. Look. Watch. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. I will. I promise next time I do a live stream, I will have Basil right. Actually, not right here because the little sod hates being on your lap. The only time he climbs on you is when you're asleep in bed. Basil's a sod. Last night he was running around on the bed, screaming, wouldn't leave us alone. So basically, I've had about 30 minutes sleep in the last 6 weeks. Andy, whatever. Beep boop, pass the scoop. I found a big pile of something and it smells like flowers. Sometimes I like to take lemon juice showers. That is very interesting. I do appreciate the poem. Thank you very much. But I don't know. If you're trying to call out for help in some sort of code, then, do let us know and we'll send help. Make Basil the animated series. It would literally just be a cat laying down, being like, I hate everything. So that's basically what he does. He hates everything. A week on no social media. It's like, you see those stupid posts on Facebook where it's like, retweet if you could live in this house with no internet for a week and get $1 million. It's like, who seriously couldn't do that? I do like, I'm going to check my Twitter now. Oh, I've had some replies. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, folks. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, at the only Mike J. Mike, I like your book. Thank you very much. I like you. I'm very proud of my book. Go check it out. The link's probably in the description. Is there a description on this video? I don't know. A week at Alton Towers, I would genuinely love that. Because they have like 7 different major roller coasters, so I could spend one day just pouring the hell out of each roller coaster. Alton Towers, get on the blower. Don't just wiggle your hand like that. Why do you away? It reminded me Jake Archibald. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. But away with him. Away with Jake Archibald at Google. Yes, I'm watching Game of Thrones. Very excited. We are going to get up at like 2 in the morning and watch the final episode because I really want to avoid all spoilers. All spoilers that Jon Snow dies. Actually, no. When we were in York a week or so ago, they have a very narrow street called the Shambles, which is kind of very Diagon Alley-esque, and they say it inspired Diagon Alley. Don't know how true that is, but there are 3 Harry Potter shops in this place, and also a Game of Thrones shop. So we walked into this Game of Thrones shop, and I bought a Zelda mug. Of course, don't have it with me. I still have a giant Canada thing that it's supposed to keep drinks hot. It does so for like an hour. It's not the greatest, but my mother-in-law bought me that, so I'm going to use it. What is your favorite week on? Probably, that's from Chris, thank you. Probably McDonald's, because I really do like, I know people like trash on McDonald's, but I really like McDonald's. And it's always a terrible time in our house when the Monopoly comes on, because I just can't stop it. I just can't stop myself from buying McDonald's. I just want to win like the 100 grand or the house or whatever they've got. And I never have, obviously, because I don't know about anyone that has. So yeah, I would happily do. I know with the week on McDonald's, it also did really well because it got a load of press attention, and I was in like the Daily Mail boo and things like that. And people weren't super enamored with it, purely because I wanted to keep to the regular, the recommended daily allowances for like salt and fat and sugar and stuff. I didn't just gorge on food, and if I did another week on McDonald's, I would gorge. I would do lots of gorging. Yeah, maybe I could like combine it with going to the gym and see if I could gorge on lots of food and not gain any weight. That might be fun. Like what's that guy? Oh, I can't remember his name. LA Beast or something like that. He just eats tons of food and works out. So maybe I could do that. I'm so sorry I can't read or pronounce your name, but thank you very much for your super chat. How do you overcome writer's block? If you have it, of course. I guess I've never had writer's block as you would expect, where you just don't know, you're kind of stuck and you can't write anything and you're like, it gets you down. I can honestly say I've never experienced that. I have like so many ideas that if I kind of struggle with one project, I'll work on another one. And then that can sort of give me inspiration to carry on with the thing that I was kind of maybe struggling with a little bit. But yeah, I've honestly never, thankfully, suffered with writer's block. A week on butterbeer. That would be fun. I would love to. The only butterbeer that they do in this country officially is at the Warner Brothers studio tour, just outside of London, which is a nice day out. And they do the regular butter beer, which is horrible. It's basically like fizzy brown water topped with cream soda, like tasting foam, and that's the best beer. I want a cup of the foam. That's really nice. They also do the ice cream, which is kind of like, yeah, it's basically butterscotch. It's like swirled in, and that's really nice. But the good stuff is at Universal Studios. So I'd have to do a week at Universal Studios. And you know what? I haven't got a problem with that. Universal call me. I would love as well to do a week on Disney dining. That's essentially where you get like 2 meals and 2 snacks a day for like free. It's like encompassed in this deal you get. That would be epic to do. I would love to do that because really, if you're going to Disney World, who is eating 2 meals and 2 snacks a day? And these snacks aren't just like a cookie. They are mac and cheese and things like that. That's just nuts. A week at Epcot, that would be awesome, especially during the Food and Wine Festival. I would be a very happy boy. Or a week on UK theme parks. Yeah, you could do the Merlin theme park, you know, Chessington, Thorpe Park, Legoland, Alton Towers, and then you could go to Blackpool, to Lightwater Valley, to Flamingo Land, or to smaller parks like Pleasurewood Hills. If all of those parks want to ring, this is just me shilling for people. I can't imagine that the 400 people watching that any of those people are in influential places or influential positions at those places. But if they are, honey brew. A week on street food. That would be fun. I'm not ignoring your comments. Don't get mad if I don't read it out. It's hard to see. Super chats are easier. That's not a hint. I'm very grateful for those, but you really don't have to. I'm trying to read things out. A week on with Barry. Yeah, Barry, we have kind of spoken very briefly, but we live like so far away, and Barry's a busy dude, so I don't know how easy that would be to organise, really. If I don't answer your question like here, it's not on purpose. You can ask. I tend to answer a lot of questions on Twitter and stuff. So if you follow me on Twitter, I can reply if I miss it in this stream. All right, hopefully I'll do a stream again soon, and I'll feature that little hairy sod. I'm not talking about Grace, obviously. Don't you mean? Yes, basically, if you're mean in the comments, I will ban you. Get on Bartians. Yeah, I don't want to invite myself onto Bartians, but that's generally the way to get in with Stuart, is just be like, I'm on my way. A week on the serving suggestions. How, like, for example, it's got like 2 servings in it according to the bottle, which is a load of rubbish because he was just having like half. But then, what would that be? Like, I'd have half of that and then that's my day, or what? I'd love to see more Grace in videos. The trouble is, Grace doesn't want to really be in that many videos. So you follow her on Twitter and tell her to. Because I'd like her to do more videos too. A week on Grace's choices of food. What would that look like? She's a big fan of McDonald's. She likes beans on toast, is one of her favourites. She's a very cheap date, is our Grace. Grace from Will and Grace? No, Grace is in my wife, Grace. K English, thank you very much. What are your plans for this channel? My plans for this channel. What are my plans for this channel? Well, I am going to continue with the week-ons because that's what a lot of people seem to like, but I need to make sure that I do things in between the week-ons where it kind of keeps things fresh, because I don't want people to get bored of the week-ons. But I do have the next maybe 10 week-ons planned. I've got that week on like refugee rations coming up, which should be a difficult one. I have, what do I have? I've bought the most expensive thing that I've ever bought for the sake of a week on, and that will be coming up in the summer. It's going to be an interesting one, and it could go either way. You guys could love it, or you could hate it. So we'll see. I want to continue. I want to do, yeah, I'd love to do like a whole bunch of stuff. But if I did say like a video game video, a lot of people I don't think would like it, because people don't really like it when you do new things. Retro Mario, thank you. A week on Huel. I would be tempted to do Huel, and actually their office is only down the road, so I could pop in and be like, all right, lads, can I have some Huel, please? But yeah, as far as I understand it, that's basically all meal replacement shakes. So that would be interesting. It would be different from the Katie Price thing. What is going on with Katie Price? Why is she the way she is? Nobody will ever know. Lots of snakes appearing. Yeah, whenever we've shown our snake or snakes in my videos, people don't like it. They're like, ugh, it's a snake. It's disgusting. But yeah, unfortunately, we did lose one of our snakes, as in it died. We didn't just like lose it. Oh God, where's it gone? It's gone underground in the garden. Or in my mum's garden, because we don't have a garden. Lewis Allen, thank you. Have I seen Avengers Endgame? I have, and I bloody loved it. Going to go and see it again at the weekend because it's bloody marvellous. Where's Basil? He's not here. I will show him in the next stream, I promise. V. Branton, when are you and Grace having babies? Why do people always want to know the next stage of your relationship? When you're dating, people sort of say to you, when are you getting engaged? When you're engaged, people are saying, when are you getting married? When you're married, people are saying, when are you having babies? And when you've had babies, they're like, when are you going to die? Hurry up and die already. Babies are hopefully in our future, so we shall see. A week watching The Addams Family. So effectively, I've watched Addams Family, The Addams Family Values, a bunch of the old black and white ones, the new CGI one, and there's probably a cartoon. I don't know. I imagine there's probably a cartoon. That would be awful. What an awful person you are for suggesting that. Actually, on the theme of babies, you may want to look out for a week on coming in summer. Oh, I'm not going to say much more about that. A week on mukbang. Just me doing a live stream going, life. Because that's all a mukbang effectively is. A week on roadkill. I would love to do a week on foraging, but I'd end up killing myself. So I'd have to make sure that if I'm like doing more full-timey, YouTubey stuff, that I could actually dedicate some time to not killing myself by doing research. B. Branton, thank you again. When are you doing a week on WW? Why did Weight Watchers rename themselves to WW? I don't know. Like their website is www.ww. Silly Weight Watchers. I will do that. They have ready meals, and I'm just not sure. It's like, is it different enough to make it interesting? Yeah, that's another one that would be that would need a little bit of research. A week on lard. What is this? The 60s? No. A week on WD-40. I actually need it. My joints are bloody creaky, and I'm only in my 30s, and I'm already past it. A week on Ashens. What am I supposed to like sit on him or? Where's the questions? You're all just saying things and posting pictures of cats. Cats the musical. A week on zero like waste. Maybe I'd have to just go to a bunch of farm shops. A week on 5-star restaurants. Sign up to my Patreon, do the super chat, because I would not be able to afford that. That would bankrupt me. My tax man would be like, Mike, you're bankrupt. Sell everything you own because you can no longer afford to live. A week on not pooping. I would like to go like 6 hours without pooping. Blah, blah. Are you writing another book? Yes, I've finished another book. Now I'm writing another book after that. So hopefully that will get published. We shall see. I'm going to try. Questions. Ooh, Sergeant SpaghettiOs again. Planet Coaster versus Parkitect versus RCT, Rollercoaster Tycoon. Who wins? Easily Rollercoaster Tycoon. And then, ooh, tough. Yeah, I mean, RCT, hands down. I still play it. I've got it on my phone. I might play it now, actually. So don't mind me, guys. I'm going to play Rollercoaster Tycoon. Oh my god, look at that park I made. I am insane. That was the last thing I did. Maybe I should do a Rollercoaster Tycoon stream. Would you guys watch that? It'd just be me building. But Parkitect or Planet Coaster, they're very different games. Ooh, I really like watching Silverette's Parkitect stream, like videos. He's very good at building things. Good heavens, it's Mike Jeavons. Everyone pronounces my name Jeavons, and I hate all of those people. So if you're one of those people, please stop. It's Jeavons. Jeavons from heavens, thank you. Week on keto. My mum and I love your videos. Also, more infomercials, please. I will do keto, I promise, and I will do it this year, sooner rather than later. Expect to see it. And yes, I do the infomercial stuff, though. It costs a lot of money to buy those things, and people don't generally want to send them to me for free because I just shit all over them. A week on Basil, I would love that. He's a good boy. No, he's not. He's a sod. Stop saying Jeavons in the comments. A crossover with Theme Park Worldwide. I've tried to reach out to Sean, and he just ignores me. He's too good for me. I would love to do that American road trip he's doing in the summer. I am super jelly. A week on boobs. That would be fun. I'm not sure Grace would be very happy with it. Unless you mean her boobs, but don't talk about those. Any plans for a week on letter again? Alpaca for the win. I would love to do a week on B, but I don't think the viewers would like it. Because they didn't like A. Although I would like to have beer and burgers and beef. No, yeah, just all of it. That'd be fun. What's your favorite cameo of yours on another YouTuber's channel? I don't do many cameos. It's kind of like back in the old, back in the day when we were doing Channel Awesome. Come around, children. Let me tell you a tale of a time gone by. Oh, what a strange and interesting time. So yeah, what it would be? I'm going to say my favorite thing is me as the crestfallen warrior in Ashes and the Quest for the Game Child. Yes, I am in that movie. Watch for me. I'm also in the sequel. I went to film a little cameo-y bit a couple of weeks ago. It was a lot of fun. Stuart knows what the hell he's doing. He's a good lad. When can we expect the next week on? I've literally just finished the last one. God, actually, the next week on isn't going to be a week because it's only a 3-day diet. And I'm struggling about what I'm actually going to call it because I can't call it a week on because then everyone's going to be like, oh, where's the other 4 days? So essentially, I'm just going to call it like, I don't know. I've not decided. Suggestions are welcome. Tara, thank you very much. A week on gluten-free. Yes, I would really like to do that because the gluten-free aisles in the supermarket, as you can see by my my hand motion here, are getting bigger. So there's a lot to choose from. So I would like to do that, and I'd be interested to see if it improved my gut health, because my gut health. Whew. A week on Burger King, I would like to do that. Their hash browns are to die for in the morning, and basically I would be a happy boy eating those for 7 days straight. Thank you, V. Branton, again. A week on Tommy Robinson's prison diet. What an interesting character he is. A week on dumpster finds. I don't know if I have the balls to vlog whilst diving in dumpsters at the back of shops, but maybe one day. A week on everything you could eat. Like a buffet. A week on buffets. Oh my God, it's the future. I do like a buffet. There's a buffet at Alton Towers. It's a pizza buffet, and it's one of my favourite buffets. Alton Towers holds a lot of good memories for me. It's where me and Grace got engaged. It's where we had our wedding reception. We just spend a lot of time there, and it's a lot of fun. Viral was fab, my new favourite book. Thank you very much. I really do love Viral. It's my baby. A week on curry. Yeah, that'd be fun. Probably for the first 3 days anyway. You have a job interview tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck, son. I'm gonna wipe my nose on stream because the last thing I want to do is get all drippy. I don't need any other shit on my face. Look at this thing. I've got rosacea. Does anyone else have rosacea? Sucks. Do you have any annual passes for the theme parks? Sergeant SpaghettiOs, thank you again. We have a Merlin annual pass. We spend a lot of time at Legoland because it's a really bloody lovely park. Don't expect to get on any rides. Not that you're going to want to go on most of them anyway because they're all for children. But they've got a few good rides. They've got a couple of dark rides which are not bad, like Ninjago. And the new Monster Party is pretty good. I recommend. I tried to get to the press event for that, but they told me that they'd filled up that allocation. So whatever, I guess I'm not important enough. They did send Theme Park Worldwide though. Being the crux of my existence, Theme Park Worldwide. A week on paleo, maybe. Hi, Mike. Hi. The best zoo? That is a really, really hard question. We went to Yorkshire Wildlife Park a couple of weeks ago. That was bloody amazing, and they're going to expand it. So I'm looking forward to it. They've got 4 polar bears. 4 polar bears. But if I had to choose, I would say Paradise Wildlife Park, which is in Broxbourne. It's a tiny zoo, but it's amazing, and the animals seem really happy. Do I really hate Theme Park Worldwide? No. I'm bloody obsessed with watching his videos because he gets to go all over the shop, and yeah, I want him to take me with him. I want to replace Alex Crumpus' best friend. A week on microwave meals from Timu. Thank you very much. And I've thought about that. I've thought about doing either a week on microwave only meals or a week on like kettle only meals. So it'd be like things you have to cook with a kettle, such as, I have a stash of these because they're very easy to make, or like pot noodles and things like that. That would be. Although I'd probably get very bored. I can't settle. I'm wired. Bloody Iron Brew, sponsor me. Northern Pork Chop says Jeavons, you absolute fiend. But thank you. Chris, thank you. Can you link your book, please? I shall try. Let me try and get a link up. Oh, good Lord. I will link you to the paperback. It's on Amazon. There you go. Boom. In the thing. I want to buy it. I really like it. It's a very good book. John Jones, hello, thank you. I love you, Driller? Who's Driller? And do they know that you love them? You probably should tell them. V. Branton, thank you very much. Last time, I don't know, but we love your channel as a family. I wish you didn't swear as much as... Oh, I'm sorry, children. I shall swap my swear words for poo. I can't help it. It's fun to say naughty things. I will try and get Grace in more. But she's a madam. She's a little madam. Thomas, thank you. Do a week on American products and food. Yeah, at our local supermarket, they do have like an American section, but I'm not sure it'd be enough to do like a week. So maybe I could just have a week of going to America. Maybe I could go back to New York. That would be fun. New York is a heck of a city. It's very much fun, and it's a scary city. John Jones, I love you, Lydia. You love a lot of people, John Jones, and I love you. No, says someone. all I see is statements. Whereas we love Grace. I love Grace too. She's very nice. I've been on here for 55 minutes talking rubbish. Favorite US food you'd want to try but haven't, or that you have here and you can't get in the UK? By Ryan Maxwell. I hear a lot of good things about, what do I hear? Olive Garden. I'm in an Orlando group on Facebook, and everyone bangs on about Olive Garden, so I kind of really want to try it, but I hear it's kind of overrated. Like, Americans are like, Olive Garden. Do you like it in York? York was a lovely, lovely city, and I really want to go back. We went into the Minster and the Jorvik Centre, and they were like, you can have entry for a year. So apparently we have annual passes to York Minster and the Jorvik Centre, so we might go back because yeah, didn't feel like we saw very much of the Minster because we had a crypt tour, so we missed a little bit of it. Definitely want to go back. Did I see Blue Man Group? No, but I did see. Thank you, Sergeant Spaghettios again. But I did see Blue Man Group when I was like 16 in Vegas, and it was a hell of a show. Heck of a show. T-Scream 80, a week in Washington DC. That I would love that. Do you reckon I could pay for a week in somewhere, film it all, and then the tax man would be like, you don't owe us tax for that because it's a business expense? In theory, maybe I should speak to my accountant. Hi from Bulgaria. Hi, the nation of Bulgaria. How are you? My worst week on. What was my worst week on? You could probably all remember it better than I can. They all kind of merge into one after a while. Possibly the week on lose a stone in 1 week, maybe. Sergeant Spaghettios works for HMRC. Go for it, lad. Sort me right out. Hi from Hertfordshire. I'm currently in Hertfordshire. Don't come looking for me. How about unboxing an approved Lucky Box? Maybe a sponsor. I don't know what that is. What is that? What games are you playing, Mike? I am playing the game of life. Although currently, no, I'm not. Am I playing anything? I did start Horizon Zero Dawn, which is amazing. The graphics are stunning, and it's a lot of fun. I completed Resident Evil 2, but I haven't actually got really into anything recently. Me and Grace often play a bit of Mario Kart, and I'm really good at Mario Kart. If anyone wants to take me on at Mario Kart, I am up for the challenge because you are not going to win. Yeah, I'm not sure game reviews would fly on my channel as much as it'd be fun to do. I'm not sure anyone would really like them or watch them. It takes a lot of effort. Mike, are the rumors true that you're a lizard? I am a lizard. But don't tell anyone else, please, okay? 1v1 Yoshi Circuit. Yoshi Circuit is like the worst course, especially on 200cc. Ugh, awful. On your Sainsbury's Basics week on, you had a tin of chili. You can't find it anywhere. Have you looked in Sainsbury's? I actually, I bought 2 tins and I still have 1 left. So that's cheeky little boy sitting in my cupboard currently. A week on glass. What do you mean? You either mean like drugs, or you mean actual glass in the window, or you mean the movie glass, in which case, no to all 3. It's not in the Sainsbury's you go to. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, it was pretty nice, but it was kind of just like a not quite as good stag chili, basically. Just ordered the viral ebook. Thank you very blummin' mooch. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy it every time I read it. I don't read it. I wrote it. What's the best / worst movie you had to watch for shameful sequels? Obviously, Baby Geniuses 4. Andy Pandini, are you still in the chat? You leg end. Movie star Andy Pandini was in the chat. My hand looks massive. Oh my God. Look, can anyone palm read? What do these lines tell me? So I've got this one here. That means I'm awesome. That means I'm well endowed. And that means I'm poor. So screws to be me. There was a Baby Geniuses 4 and 5. I think they're going to space. Crazy. I will do week on farm foods. Farm foods don't stop putting leaflets through my door. It's like they know I live there and they're desperate for me to do a week on. Sergeant SpaghettiOs, thank you again. Favorite YouTubers before I have to leave. Yeah, I'm really big into theme park bloggers. I really like Tim Tracker, Theme Park Worldwide when he's not ghosting me. Coaster Crazy. I was in a video of Coaster Crazy. That was fun. We went to a fair. There's a bunch of others, and I'm forgetting them. I really like Red Letter Media, especially. I'm looking forward to their inevitable Star Wars Episode 9 review. And others. Reckless Eating is a dude. What is my favorite film? My favorite film is Tremors. That film hits all the right notes. I loves it. So I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes of sitting here because the numbers are slowly dwindling. So yeah, so effectively, if anyone does want to do any more of those super chats, obviously you don't have to. Don't do it after like 22 because I won't get to them and I don't want you to like waste your money. So heads up, 10 minutes. That's the thing. And one last time, I'm going to put that link in for the ration challenge, which I'm going to be doing as a upcoming week on. None of the money for that goes to me, but there is the link. That's going to be very unpleasant. You can sign up yourself as well, and you will see that you can get your own ration pack and play along. That will be fun. Alexander, thank you very much. Considering all the week-ons, maybe you need to hit the gym for several months or even a year, or it will not end well for you. Is that a threat? Good Lord, Alexander. I do have a gym membership and I am going, so don't be mean, but thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for being a patron. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, how do I Patreon? You, patreon.com/Mike J. And then you get to see the videos early. And it really, yeah, anything you guys do helps me to buy things for these week-ons and infomercialisms. And it's very much appreciated. Mr. Burns, thank you very much. More infomercials. I know, I really do like making infomercialisms, but I don't have that many products because they're flipping expensive. Chile UK towards a future week on. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for being a patron. Thank you. A week on KFC. I would love to do a week on KFC. I'm not going to lie. I would like it. Any chance of a shameful sequel on Nerd Quest? Actually, why did I never think of doing that? Perhaps. Oh, Nerd Quest 2. We always joked about making Nerd Quest 2, but it was set entirely inside a travel lodge, purely because the weather when making Nerd Quest was hideous, and it, almost meant that we couldn't finish making the movie. Hence why a lot of it's out of focus and blurry and grainy and buttery. What's for tea tonight? What is for tea tonight? What is for my tea tonight? I can't remember. It is, I do remember. It's pork tacos. Yum, yum, yum. Stuart Ashens, would you? Would I what? Would I sleep with him? Would I kill him? The answer is yes. I'm going to tell you to which one. Viral is ace. Thank you very much. I put my heart and soul into that bad boy. 5-minute warning. I go in 5 minutes. I will be going 5 minutes. 5 minutes. A week on saying yes to everything. That's already been done. It's called Yes Man by Danny Wallace, and then later remade into a Jim Carrey movie in which he has oral sex with an old lady. Ugh. Speaking of Jim Carrey, so the Sonic trailer came out. Sonic looks hideous. Jim Carrey looks back to his Jim Carrey-ness. I'm looking forward to seeing it purely for that, basically. Yeah, shudders. Basil merch. Would anyone buy a Basil pin badge or a bag of Basil's hair so you can have your own piece of Basil? No, that's gross. I wouldn't do that. A week on Basil's food. No. Not on Basil's food. Basil t-shirts. Can you imagine? What a moody sod. Why would anyone want them on a t-shirt? Next time, I promise I'll do a live stream with Basil in tow. Am I working on a new book? Yes, I am. Is your book Viral available to buy in Waterstones in Ireland? I believe if it's not on the shelves, you can kind of ask and they'll order it in for you. Can I get a signed copy of Viral? I don't think there are any more available. If you go to Unbound and search for Viral, you may find if there's any more there, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I could do something like that as a little giveaway or an online shop or something, but Basil's moody face on a t-shirt. He is moody boy. I've got a text message. I need to reply to it. 1 second. This is so professional. Oh my god. Done. A week on Morrison's Own. I will do it. Is it available in any store? Apparently Unbound have done a deal with a publisher or something so that they'll be able to actually put the book in, or books in, like brick and mortar stores, but I don't know specifically. Crimes of Grindelwald, yay or nay? I actually enjoyed Crimes of Grindelwald more than the first one, but I've not seen the second one since I saw it in the cinema, so on a rewatch, I'm not sure. I shall put my opinion out there at some point in the future. A week on Costco. I bloody love Costco. It's amazing. Like, I could buy all the cakes, eat all the cakes. There is a tub of pickles. I'm not kidding. It's this big, and I really want to buy it. I'm going to have to do it next time I go. Is Grace an alcoholic? Absolutely. She's such a lush. What kind of name is Jeavons? It's my name, and you can't have it. 2-minute warning. So after now, don't do any of those super chats because I might miss them, or do all of the super chats, and I'll be very happy. No, don't do it. I might not see it. Oh, thank heavens! My name is Jeavons. That's it. Favorite roller coaster in the UK? It is Nemesis at Alton Towers. It's my favorite roller coaster in the world, I would say. It's just got everything. It's the entire package. I once spoke to John Wardley, the designer, and I was a very happy boy. Not Jeavons. Is Basil a god? He thinks he is. Little sod. He's a sod. He's not a god. I'm one of the YouTubers you've watched the longest. I am very honoured. I started on Blip TV. God, R.I.P. those days. Does Basil eat Basil? Honestly, I've never given him Basil to either taste or sniff. So maybe one day, maybe I'll stuff him with Basil. Then we'll watch Basil Brush. Don't know. Mexican week on. That, I would like that. That would be fun. Do I like salmon? Only recently have I discovered that I like salmon. I didn't used to like it as a kid, but like sushi with a bit of salmon. Ooh, delicious. Why did you call Basil Basil? We didn't call him that. We actually got him from a rescue centre, and he was already called Basil. So we kept it because it just seemed like mean. If it had been called something horrible like Flibble Nips, we'd have probably renamed him. But he wasn't. He was called Basil, so we kept it. Hi, I'm new. I am also new. No, we didn't name him after Basil Fawlty. I do like Fawlty Tales, though. He a cute cat, he bloody is. I'm going to stay on another minute because I'm having fun. A week on cruise ship food. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? What's my favourite beer? I'm not really a big beer drinker these days. It doesn't overly agree with me. But if I want a cheap night out, I'll have something like Foster's. But if I'm going a bit fancier, then maybe a pint of Numbers. Who knows? A week on fasting. Possibly. How was your day? Very fine. Why did Alt Nails rip you off? A week on sushi would be awesome. Are you single? Absolutely. I'm guessing you don't watch my channel. I'm making you laugh. Or at least I'm making somebody laugh. Usually it's just myself. Grace hates my jokes. No, I'm not single, bot person. How old am I? I'm too old. I am 74 years old. A week on milkshakes. I don't need to be fatter than I already am. A week on ice cream. A week on ice cream and a week on milkshakes. I am 21. Yes, I am married. Oh, my phone's ringing. I'm not going to answer it. Well, I think that I should probably get that. So, thank you very much for joining the live stream. It has been an hour and 10 minutes of rambling, but I appreciate all of you who stuck in there to see me talking about rubbish. I promise next time I do a live stream, that little hairy sod will be there. Grace. So, thank you very much. Appreciate it, and I thank you so much for all of the super chat things. Is that one there that I saw? Yes, I saw that. Thank you very much. You're all lovely. I love you all. Kisses and stuff, and that's me kissing. Kisses. Kisses.